Hi, this is Kathy from Her Father's Daughter Stamping. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Northern Michigan, and we're going to talk about some more beginning card making. The last time we talked about stamps, ink, paper, the basics, SIP, and today we're going to talk about kits. If you're new to card making, this is a great way to go. Stampin' Up! Has several different kits, and they come with everything you need in it. So this one is called Heirloom Arrangements, I believe. You would get a box like this, and it would all be wrapped in cellophane. I've already dove into this box. So you get an ink spot of the color that coordinates the cards. You get directions on how to create the cards. In this set, there are 8 cards, 2 of each style. Then something just weird came on my phone. Anyway, you get a stamping block to use to put your stamps on. There's some I already did. You would get 8 envelopes, and these are just slightly different. They're all white envelopes with a little bit of a different texture on them. Okay. And then you would get 8 different card pieces. So here's kind of a rosy colored one, and they look like they have maybe some French writing, or looks, I don't know, antique, I guess. 2 of that color, 2 little pattern on this, like a light pink, 2 of the blue, I already used one of these, and then 2 of just the neutral. Okay. Then you would also get some die cut pieces that are very easy to punch out. These are the ones you would use for the sentiments. And this one I loved. There's some beautiful, beautiful vellum pieces. So I've used some of them, but I don't know if vellum is like a, kind of sheer, translucent. So those are really cool. Put those over here. And then, here's another vellum piece. You get some more die cuts, other components of the cards. These are all different flowers. Here's some tags that get adhered on the different projects. Some butterflies and flowers. More tags. More pop-outs. Here's some more greenery. And then this one too. Okay, so the instructions, oops, what am I missing? Oh, the stamp set, yes. Oh, you also get all the adhesives that you need for the set. So they give you the tear and tape, and then I believe this one needed some pop-ups, some of the dimensionals that's provided. And then these are the stamps, and you get those as well. So everything you need is here, so it's great just to grab and go and take it to a friend's house, and you can have a kit together. Okay, so I've done 2. Another thing that's nice about these cards is that you can use them the way the kit says to, or you can, change them up a little bit. And there's a lot of things online that you can find. If you type in heirloom arrangement kits alternates, and you'll see a lot of examples of people doing that. So I did one that I put together, and we'll put one together. So really cute. And the For You is elevated. Here's a little vellum embellishment. The butterfly has dimensionals behind it. So really cute. And then you could also stamp one of the sentiments on the inside, like I appreciate your kindness, thankful and grateful, something like that. That would be up to you. Then I took one and decided to change it up a bit. So I used all of the pieces from the kit, except I added some extra paper. So the nice thing about this, if you use Stampin' Up! Products, it tells you what colors will coordinate with this set. So the black, blueberry bushel, on and on. So I ended up using a piece of crumb cake and then old olive. So you can see they coordinate with the elements that came in the kit. And then I just added some other embellishments here. So this isn't one for the kit, but I just kind of liked changing it up a little bit. Okay, they also have a QR code There's instructions, and then there's like beginner instructions. So you can use that to help you as well, along with the pictures I find super helpful. Okay, so let's see which one we're gonna do. Let's do this one. Okay, so this one calls for an envelope, which I already have one stamped. So I already did this, but I used this stamp piece right here, and then the butterfly. The ink spots are awesome, because if you travel and things like that and you want to bring something with you, that's what I saved these for. I'm going to use my regular large ink pad for this. Okay, so let's say the envelope is done. The next part, we want to use the sentiment that says, I appreciate you, or I appreciate your kindness. It's hard because I'm reading it backwards. Okay, so let's find that one right here. And I'm going to put this, my printer's trying to talk to me. I hope that's not ruining the video here. And then we're also going to need, oh, that's it for this one. Okay, because we already did the envelope. So let's see, there's a glare here. So we're gonna need some of these round pieces or oval pieces. And they show you for this piece, you're gonna use the tear and tape. This piece, tear and tape. This piece, tear and tape. And then you're gonna use the dimensionals for the butterfly and the sentiment. So let's go ahead and get the pieces that we need. We need this. We need this. We need a vellum piece and yellow, and we need this. We need a butterfly. He's a side view butterfly. We need the yellow flower, and we need that vellum piece of greenery. I might have used that in the other card. Oh well, we can put something else in there. Yeah, I think I did. Maybe we'll try this piece. Okay, and then my card base is the kind of rosy colored. And then I need a piece for my sentiment. Okay. So I'm a messy crafter, if you can see. So here we go. We have our card. Make sure we're going the right way. Yes. Okay, so we're going to put some tear and tape on the back of this piece. All right. Yeah, this is a great thing, like for a girls' night. Everybody gets to make 1 or 2 cards. Everything's here that you need. Okay, so I'm going to put a piece in the middle of both of these. Okay. And then, of course, if you have other things at home, you can add some embellishments. Okay, so we're going to put a little piece of tear and tape down here. Okay. So the first thing we're going to put on the card, looks like we're going to do this piece first. Actually, maybe this piece in the background. Okay, so it's just going to go up here. And then this piece. It's overlapping just a little bit, it looks like. And then this piece. And some of these things, I think I would maybe pop them up. I don't know, I think I'm a little off center here. I'm going to pull this one up, even though it doesn't say to pop them up. Like this piece, I don't know. Okay. I already did that part. Okay, so then this is going to go, it looks like it's pretty center here. Okay. And then we've got, like I said, this isn't the greenery that's supposed to go with it, but we're going to make do. I think I would have liked the other one better. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna skip that part. So there. Okay, and I did not put any tear and tape on my flower, so I need to do that. That's the thing, if you make the alternates, you gotta decide what you're gonna do, if you wanna do some that come with the kit and then change it up. So if your tear and tape gets a little long, you can just fold it up. Okay, so they have this out right here. And then our butterfly. We get to pop him up, and our sentiment. So let's stamp our sentiment. And just tap, 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 tappy, tap, tap. Okay, let's see if I can get this centered. Maybe. Yeah, and if you don't, you can flip it over. That's the nice thing about that. So if you are using the spots and you have a longer stamp like this, you're going to want to turn the spot upside down and stamp that way. It makes it easier and you get the ink distributed better. Okay, so now I need to just put my dimensionals there. I feel like they always give you extra too, so then you have some things for other projects. I'm gonna put 2 here. And okay, he's kind of covering a few things here, about there. And then I appreciate your kindness. Well, there you go. So a very quick and easy card. Like I said, you can change it up and do something different, but I mean, it's a fun little thing to do. So kits are definitely an idea for new stampers. And this, we hardly did any stamping, really. Where did my other ones go? Here. So again, this was another one that was in the kit. And this is the one, that piece of vellum was supposed to be on this card. But yeah, a lot of fun. And you can get creative with other paper and embellishments. And yeah, so I have one more beginner's class. Hopefully I can get that out tomorrow. All right, have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.